Don't forget to do the gentlemanly thing and subscribe to the channel.
What in the Sam Hill are you doing? I am Doth, gentlemen, and you will not speak to me in such a way. Yarg, why are we even doing a Star Wars parody? And you said I could be Commander Ren, not Darth, gentlemen.
Look, it's not my fault that when people think of evil empire, this is the first thing that comes to mind.
It doesn't really make sense. After all, you could always do the Crystal Gem Empire.
Yeah, well, they're not as well known. Besides, Star Wars is way more awesome than Steven Universe.
I think this joke got a little off track.
Hey, this is the Crystal Empire. The episode begins when Princess Celestia is given urgent news that something has returned. So, like any responsible ruler, she immediately alerts the main heroine, Twilight Sparkle, to the situation, where she grabs a conveniently placed crystal randomly on a shelf and hold on a second. How long exactly has this been here? Who put it here? And why don't we ever see this again? This doesn't make any sense.
Stop nitpicking or we'll be here all day.
So Princess Celestia informs Twilight of the situation, on how the Crystal Empire must not fall under the hands of another threat that existed 1,000 years ago. And if the Crystal Empire should fall, then all of Equestria would follow as well. So Twilight takes her main clique and goes to the Crystal Empire, where she runs into her brother, also informing him of the dangerous threats. I wouldn't worry too much about this. After all, we got the Elements of Harmony with us, right?
Hey, I thought Deadbeard was supposed to pack it. Yarg! That was Leslie's job.
Wait a minute. So are you telling me no one packed the Elements of Harmony? Not even the main six? I know people don't like it when they use that as a quick fix solution, but this Sombra guy sounds like a really bad guy. Rainbow Blast should solve the problem instantaneously if it's this important. But on their way, they run into the Pony of Shadows himself, the Y2K piece, King Sombra. And with no Elements of Harmony to back them up, Shining Armor's shield magic is the only thing defending him, and he gets wiped out almost instantaneously. Jeez! Maybe somebody next time should pack the freaking Elements of Harmony so this doesn't happen! So they manage to make it to the Crystal Empire without too much of a scratch, where we meet Princess Cadance, who's keeping the entire city protected with hope and light, with her magical unicorn powers. But she's running out of time because she has had no time to rest. So Twilight and the others go and research natural defenses against King Sombra, where Twilight discovers a book, which tells her about the Crystal Fair, and where they learn about history through a song. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! They're going to learn about history through a song! I approve!
Well, I didn't know you're such a history buff.
It is a wise man once said that if one doesn't learn from history, they are doomed to repeat it. Well, after one really big guilty pleasure of a song later, we learn that one piece of artifact called the Crystal Heart, which is ultimately the Elements of Harmony via Crystal Empire standards, and without it, the Crystal Ponies are doomed to run under King Sombra's reign. Kind of a small oversight there, Twilight. So, with Cadance emotionally and physically exhausted, the main six trying to keep the residents of the Crystal Empire happy and entertained, Twilight and Spike try to search the castle to find the Crystal Heart before King Sombra finally makes his move. Don't worry, Twilight, I'll help you. Let's see, nope, it's not on the bookshelf. Nope, it's not under the rug either. Or in this chest. What's this? Cadance and Shining Armor's love diary? Oh, I am keeping this one. But Twilight manages to find a secret passage where she and Spike have to go through trap after trap after trap in order to get to the Crystal Heart. But all this seems in vain because King Sombra has finally gone on the rise. But don't worry, Twilight, I'll fend off King Sombra.
How then, Sam's hell, are you gonna fend off that thing?
Well, have you ever heard the principle of Chekhov's gun?
If in the first act, if you hang a gun, you better fire it in the next one? Yeah, I've heard of it.
Well, it's time to unload some rounds on his ass.
So, King Sombra is defeated in possibly the most boss way possible. The land of the Crystal Empire has been restored under the guidance of Princess Cadance in shining armor, and Twilight returns to Canterlot to discover that she passed the test of self-sacrifice. We get a quick little cameo of what's to happen at the very end, and that was the Crystal Empire. Is it worthy of the praise that it gets, or the hate? I'd say it's a little of both. A common trend about this two-parter is the same trend that follows all of Season 3. It just felt rushed out of the blue, and it didn't exactly help that shining plot hole and Princess Convenience just happened to show up. Yeah, I'm still writing that one. But overall, I would say it's a pretty decent arc. King Sombra actually felt like a legitimate threat, and I like the fact that it was Spike who saved the day, not the ponies. Spike! The punching bag of MLP. So overall, I give this one a definite pass as one of possibly the best two-parters My Little Pony has had to offer. And that's saying a lot since last time I trash-talked Canterlot Wedding. So, with a good even pass, I'm the Cartoon Gentleman, I brought you organized chaos, and I'm here to serve my one true empire.
Commence primary ignition.
Glory to the Gem Homeworld! Glory to the diamonds! Ha 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 ha!
I'm evil.